What's up, YouTube? This is JP Panther back on another video, and today's video is going to be another anime discussion video. And today's video is about Madara Uchiha is the best anime villain of all time. And this is what I mean by it. And again, I'm going to try to go more in depth with it. Reason why I feel like Madara Uchiha is the best anime villain of all time is, I'm going to go more in depth with it. But again, I'm going to compare him to other anime villains from other anime and manga series. And I'm going to try to go in depth with it and try to really dive deep into it and stuff like that. So let's get into it right now. In my personal opinion, this is why Madara Uchiha is the best villain in all anime, in my personal opinion, is because out of all the anime villains, he is the only one I felt like he's gotten his goal completed. Because his whole entire goal, until Kaguya, Zenzu, and all that other stuff, blah, blah, that's a whole other thing. The thing is, I'm trying to say is that Madara, when he wanted to complete the infinite Tsukiyomi, he completed it. Because his whole goal was to manipulate Obito, use Zetsu, to, create the Akatsuki. And honestly, if you really want to be honest with the Akatsuki, they were very disappointing in my perspective because, you pumped them up. Because when you watch the first Naruto, when you see Itachi and Kisame, you're like, oh, those are some badass MFs. You feel me? You're like, oh, wow. One killed his own whole entire race, and the other one, is one of the seven swordsmen of the mist. And you're thinking like, whoa, if these two are so bad, imagine the other Akatsuki members. But no, a lot of them were disappointing and didn't live up to the hype like Itachi and Kisame. It shows you that Itachi and Kisame were the best, most powerful Akatsuki members among all of them. And also the thing is, to me, is that the Akatsuki, they kept playing around with those whole Easter egg hunting thing. It's like, okay, like, if their whole goal was to get all the Chichikuki, they could have done this in the first Naruto. Because even though they had Jiraiya and all that, the Akatsuki could have gotten Naruto when he was a kid and stuff like that, and try to take out Jiraiya and steal Naruto and really go after the tail beast. Not 3 years later when he gets older. But with Madara, unlike all the Akatsuki members, he got the job done because he saw the tail beast, he used the Gekko Mazu statue, he got the Renegon, he got his body back, and he absorbed the Chiriki and becomes the Sage of Six Paths. He gets all the 6 Renegon eyes, and then he fights Naruto and Sasuke and Kakashi and all of them, completes the infinite Tsukiyomi, and puts everyone in a dream. And of course, after that, Kaguya and Zetsu and all that. But the point I'm trying to say is that Madara is the only anime villain that completed his goal from beginning to end. A lot of anime villains aren't like that, man. Like Fairy Tail, let's get into Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail is the same thing as well. Zeref, his whole entire goal was to use a lot of his stuff made no sense either, because his whole entire goal was to use the fairy heart and try to go back in time and blow up the universe and create a new universe and make everybody happy. Acnologia's whole entire goal was to create chaos and destruction. Dragon Ball Z villains, all of them are about blowing up the universe and killing a bunch of people. Sasuke Aizen from Bleach, his whole entire goal was to... A lot of these anime villains don't really make a lot of sense. Like, his whole entire goal was that he got the Hokyoku, he created the Espadas, he was gonna go and use the Oken to create a new a whole new world in Karakura Town, then go to the Soul Society, destroy Soul Society, and then go into the King's Palace and stuff like that. And eventually you have to deal with the Zero Division and all that. But again, his goal really didn't make any sense, because his whole entire goal is that he got the Hokyoku and he wanted to become God, Aizen, Butterfly, God, whatever you want to call it, Hollow, whatever it is. And he wanted to take out the Soul King and become even more powerful. But and then he fought Ichigo and he lost, and he got locked up in Soul Society and of course the Dalzian Blood War and stuff like that. But again, Aizen never really completed his goal. He was just a troll. That's all he was. Sasuke Aizen was a troll. And Juabak, he completed his goal in the first half to kill and destroy Soul Society, but he still never completed the goal. He still just let them live, rather than just take care of the job in the first act instead of waiting the second act and you become God and all this other stupid crap. A lot of stuff, made no sense either. So Juabak lost at the end too. Trying to think what else. The Band of Seven, same thing as well. And Inuyasha, they were considered the most deadliest villains, and they killed all these people, and they were pretty much they pretty much were alive because of they got brought back to life because of the Shikonju shard, and Bankotsu was supposed to kill Inuyasha, and then he dies and loses to Inuyasha. So it's like, okay, the Band of Seven, you guys are garbage. Naraku was waste of time in Inuyasha as well. Just trying to think what other anime villains. Father from Full Alchemist Brotherhood, he didn't complete his goal. His whole entire thing was to use the 7 deadly sins, his children, and try to use the human life of the country and use them as I'm trying to remember as philosopher stones, and then he was gonna try to become God. And then when he became God, Hodenheim did all that stuff, and his power was very, very weakened, and of course he lost and got banned and stuff like that. So again, a lot of these anime villains really have not completed their goal. Like, if you're gonna complete it, complete it. Trying to think what other anime villains who were really about that life. Blackbeard, I guess so. He was about that life because he used the warlord position. He used it to get into position of power, try to take out Whitebeard, absorb his power, and then become destroy the whole war. Pretty much says F the warlords. I'm gonna become an emperor, and now his bounty's at $2 billion. So I could say Blackbeard from One Piece completed his goal, and he's like the only one I can really think of, because a lot of anime villains I really can't think of which one really completed their goal and actually got things done, got things accomplished. The Dragon Ball Z villains like Cell, Boo, Frieza, no, none of them. And Zatch Bell, no. Mare, no. Yu-Gi-Oh villains, no. I mean, I'm really trying to think like which other anime villains really completed their goal besides Uchiha, Madara, and Blackbeard from One Piece. It's not that many. I know Hitman Reborn villain, they were pretty much generic. It's not a lot. Like, be honest with you guys, there's not a lot of anime villains besides Madara and Blackbeard who really completed their goal and really had a beginning goal from beginning to end, accomplished their mission, and that was the whole purpose of their existence. I can't think of another anime villain besides that. I mean, Gundam, not really. Maybe Kogi. I mean, if you want to say Kogias, yeah. I mean, he completed his goal. Lelouch, Lagami, you could debate about if he completed his goal and things like that, because he just became a crazy serial killer at the end of season 2. So his thing is very, very debatable. You could say Fate Zero, but again, a lot of them were villains. They were just 7 kings competing for the Holy Grail, and again, they weren't really villains. They just were trying to compete for the Grail. So that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, I'm not trying to drag this video on any longer, stuff like that. In my personal opinion, I feel like Madara, Uchiha, and I'll give Blackbeard as well, are the only 2 anime villains that completed their goal from beginning to end and actually had something meaningful to the series, and it helped their franchise going forward as well. And also, you had anime villains that were actually memorable, and they had more of a substance and essence compared to other anime villains. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know if you guys thought I was right or thought I was wrong. Do you guys disagree with me? Do you agree with me? Do you guys have any other anime villains in the comment section? Other anime villains that you think are better than Madara or better than Blackbeard, or other anime villains that actually completed their goals from beginning to end and actually have something that is memorable and meaningful? Let me know in the comment section below. Rate and like the video and subscribe. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel. Peace and have a great day, and take care.